Welcome to Heads of Noosa Brewery, to the festival's perennial trophy creator, Owen Cavanagh. How are you, Owen?
Fantastic, thanks. Yeah,
good.
Really good.
Good. Now tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been a coast artist for many years.
Yeah, I have actually. It's, last year was the 21st year before I started in humble beginnings in my parents' shed on the farm. And I love it. You know, just doing different stuff all the time, sculpture work and my murals, and just finished a really cool fridge, which is always a crowd pleaser. They're pretty unique.
Excellent. Now, which came first, the surfing or the art?
Oh, surfing for sure. My dad was a fisherman, so we were thrown in the water at a young age and had our holidays at Double Island Point as kids. And surf mats, whatever way, body surfing, we were in the water, 24/7 basically.
Yeah. Now your art is, I don't want to say exclusively surf oriented, but very strongly, very heavily surf oriented. Why is that?
It all revolves around my passion, and my passion's obviously where I live, and a huge part of my life is surfing. Ever since I started as a kid, it just becomes something. When I got my licence as a 17-year-old living in Cavanagh, growing up on the sunny coast, I got my licence. We were on the other side of Budrum. These days it's a little bit closer with the motorways and stuff, but as soon as I got my licence, I was down the beach, every second I had free, Yeah.
What's so special about Noosa or the Sunshine Coast in general for creatives? We see a lot of photographers, artists, sculptors on the coast. Do you think there's something unique about the area that really inspires that?
Oh, 100% yes. And there is so many talented artists that have moved to this region as well for that reason. I mean, the ambient we live in, it's one of the most popular tourist spots in Australia, let alone, it's famous all around the world. And it just goes hand in hand with that creative mindset and new ideas, and it's just becoming more and more relevant that, as it grows. It's like Hawaii, those kind of places, they just stimulate that creative enzyme in you that makes it happen,
Yeah. Now you've been involved with the festival for quite a few years. You've created trophies over the last 3 to 4 years. You've exhibited your art and so on. But it started off with competition, I'd imagine, with you surfing initially. When did you first compete in the festival?
Probably 2013 was the first event. I was overseas for a long time, so I sort of was out of the competition scene altogether, and I got into the travel side of things in Europe and so forth and so on. But since I've come back, I've started competing again, which has been really stimulating as well. I think that gives you another reason, to get enthusiastic about your art and just recreating those special moments and putting them onto a canvas or with a corrugated iron or a mural, and it gets me pumped for sure.
Yeah. And how did the artwork filter into the festival after that?
I've been running the Surf Art Expo since 2001, and part of that progression was John Finlay approached me and he said, would you like to run the Surf Art Expo as part of the Festival of Surfing? And obviously anyone in that situation would jump at the opportunity, and Heads of Noosa were just so happened to be around before they actually opened. They approached me to do a mural, which is in their beer garden, which I'm very proud that we've just given it a revamp as well. And Heads of Noosa offered a space. I sort of spotted this area where we're sitting right now, and we created a pretty unique art space, I'd say, with pallets and Rio mesh and all kinds of stuff, and made it pretty organic. And it really worked, and it was a really fun time and some beautiful, beautiful artwork.
Yeah. Now I've been out to your studio, and it's jam-packed with your artwork, and you always have things on the go, so you obviously spend a lot of time out there. What do you do to stay refreshed? Is there a particular beverage that you enjoy at a lunchtime or something to keep you going?
Well, obviously Heads of Noosa is top of the list, but mate, I'm partial to the old bourbon and coke. Dark and stormy, you know, it's the gin in the summer, you know, the list goes on and on. But it's pretty cool, you know, Heads of Noosa goes down a treat, and especially Japanese lager, always a favourite.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lovely summer lager, so fresh and nice and crisp, and
right.
yeah, very, very easy drinking. So Noosa obviously has its famed points. You know, we've got more of them than we can poke a stick at. We're very fortunate. Occasionally they get a little bit too crowded, but we're very, very lucky to have them nonetheless. Now, if you could have any of the points to yourself and 3 other people, which point would it be and who would you take out? Could be anyone at all.
It'd definitely be tea tree or boiling pot over 6 foot, 6 to 8 foot. You know, tea tree, for anybody that surfed tea tree on a longboard, shortboard, it's just such a phenomenal shaped wave, and you can ride it all the way to the sand and it just never gets old. The jump off, everything else, it's got its own feel. And for people I take out there, gosh, obviously my best mates, they're people that are close to me, that'd go down a treat. You know, my brothers, they both surf, my sister as well, so you know, if there was anyone, I'd take my brothers and my sister out, and that'd be a starting point.
You wouldn't resurrect the Duke or go out there with Mickey Dora or someone like that?
Yeah, that'd be probably, to me, a second choice. Family is everything to me, and I mean they're a history and they're a heritage, and I mean like I could list 100 people that I'd like to be surfing out there with. You know what I mean, as far as that goes, heritage goes, but. You know, like I said, family's everything, and you know, we all surf, we all love the ocean, and that's just special moments like that. It's like takes me back to my childhood at Double Island Point when Dad would drop us off in the boat. He'd go out fishing. We were kids, and there'd be no one else around. Yeah. He didn't leave us any food or water, whatever. We'd hang out there till he'd come back and stoked and you know suntanned and all the rest of it, and that'd be like just a reminiscing of those moments.
Perfect. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Family is everything, and we're lucky with surfing. It is one big global family, and the Noosa Festival sees everybody coming together and uniting as this surfing tribe, this surfing family. Why do you think it's so important for local companies in particular, like Heads of Noosa Brewery, to become involved with the festival and to support it and continue it over now 30 years?
I think it's vital to the local area that you know. Local businesses like myself, Heads of Noosa, you know, all the local hotels, they're a part of it because it's a part of this town, and it has been for so long. So that people here warm to that feeling, and it's sharing the love. You know, it's bringing money into the town. You're promoting something that's local, and you're getting an authentic feel. If you come from overseas or you come from interstate, you're actually taking away a little bit of the place where you've come to enjoy, and that's and it keeps the money here, you know, and especially right now there's a lot going on, so as we know, but it's you know, it's a really cool initiative, and you know, hats off to the team to put this into place where it is local and it's keeping it all in house, so to speak. I think it's a great initiative for sure.
Yep. Fantastic. Now, can you tell us anything about the trophies you're creating for this year, or is it very strictly under wraps?
No, it's not under wraps at all. It's I'm going to tell you that they're basically 100% upcycled. They're from old building materials and old surfboard materials from the shaping bays that were all going to end up in the bin, and something unique that no one's ever seen, I don't think, before. It's a twist of old and new. You know, they've seen one side of it, but they wouldn't have seen the other. So, and obviously a little bit of airbrushing thrown in for those special trophies as well.
Oh, very intriguing. We look forward to seeing them. Owen Cavanagh, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.